Is Mitchell Trubisky good? We'll talk about that right after this, ladies and gentlemen.
On one, on two, on three.
Stop it! Did not do him like that! Mercy! Did you not get the memo?
So, allow me to get this started. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. But the man Mitchell's name is definitely not. Ringo. I got to give props where props is due. You called it out pretty spot on right off the bat. So I asked the Breeze audience, are you still on the Mitchell Trubisky bandwagon? Is Mitchell Trubisky good? Listen, I was on the bus. I'm off the bus. We got a few people in the live already. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We appreciate y'all for joining.
Make sure you tell your mamas to tell your mamas.
Let's start it off. Young Hooper 19. No, but his play calling is worse. Nagy's play calling wasn't good today. I'll give him that. I think the inabilities of Mitch also add to that. I think not trusting your quarterback also adds to that. Who else we got? We got Trump is king. Ooh, tough name. All right. The Bears are so pathetic. My goodness, Trubisky is just plain awful. He needs to be let go tonight. I don't fully disagree with that point. Vernon live. Yo, what up, fam? What it do, baby?
P1, baby.
I got to tell you, when I look at Mitch Trubisky, when I look at what the Chicago Bears put out there, all I see is a quarterback who the coach no longer trusts, a quarterback who no longer believes in himself. I see offensive players who are starting to not believe in him. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if his only friend in the locker room is Allen Robinson, because Allen Robinson's numbers still look pretty good. Me and you both talked about it. This game pretty much ended 28-3. What was the final score? 36-24?
36-25.
25, right? Okay. Deanna in the live, shouts out to you. Good to see you. At this point, all you can see is how bad Mitch is. Yeah. And let me tell you, we got to watch the Son of a Mitch Bowl the other day with Pat Mahomes and Deshaun Watson going up against each other. And all you were left being able to say is just son of a Mitch. We said a year ago that this is what Muggs was going to be saying as soon as he turned.
We definitely caught that.
If he was not good, we said this was going to be. But what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on what you saw today? I'm trying to contain my rage right now. What are your thoughts on what we saw today?
I'm waiting on you to finish.
What are your thoughts on what we saw today?
Honestly, I was right. I knew this was gonna happen. To this extent, not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
I really couldn't understand why y'all was playing like 50 feet off of Michael Thomas, like he not their best receiver.
Yeah.
Y'all pretty much just basically played it into his hands. I told you that Teddy, he liked short passes.
Yeah.
He liked short passes.
Listen, you got to give Teddy credit. Teddy attacked the defense when they got tired, too.
And he definitely did. He hit him in the hands, and after that, he just let his receivers go, basically. Yeah. Latavius Murray, the last time you guys seen him against the Cowboys, 100 yards. It's not like they don't have capable people. The Saints got weapons, and basically they just ate the day. The fact that Akeem Hicks wasn't there was very glaring. Eddie Goldman was there. Yet again, 2 weeks off of the bye. It was reports all week that Nagy said it was going to be changes. Mm-hmm. I really didn't see much of a change beyond the fact that Montgomery didn't really get any touches.
Which is not a change for the better. We do gotta key in on Nagy's play calling.
Yeah.
I think that his play calling is a factor of not being able to trust your quarterback, not being able to not being able to trust him to put the ball into the right receiver's hands. Listen, there were some times where Nagy did scheme some guys open, where Nagy did put – Anthony Miller was wide open. He was wide open. I don't know what to tell you when it comes to what we saw in a couple of those plays. Anthony Miller was wide open, and Mitch Trubisky just overthrew him by 14 yards. We saw a couple plays where I think we saw one where Taylor Gabriel was wide open and David Montgomery were wide open for the easy first down, and he missed both of them. He missed both. Well, Taylor, he made a pass to a wide open guy. He just also overthrew that guy. So it's very depressing to watch the Bears offense right now, in my opinion. When I look at what we've seen from the Bears offensively, when I look at what we've seen from I can add Matt Nagy's play calling in there. I can add the offensive line's inabilities in there. It's a joke. It's a joke. They had basically 57 yards of offense in the first quarter, and then they got 27 all the way up until 4 minutes into the fourth.
The fourth quarter.
Oh, I'm not counting anything when they finally started scoring.
No, up until the last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter, you guys had a total of 86 yards.
No, I'm talking about, but they had like 57 in the first and basically nothing after that.
Yeah.
It was a joke. It was a joke offensively. The Bears are a joke offensively. Mitch Trubisky is a joke as a quarterback, y'all. I'm sorry.
Not a joke.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What was that thing? Hold on. Even better. Everybody right now, the Joker just came out. Everybody right now is arguing who's the bigger joke, who's the better Joker. Is it Heath Ledger? Is it Joaquin Phoenix? But we got to pay homage to the biggest joke of all, Ryan Pace trading up to go get Mitch Trubisky. Right now I'm calling it, that will go down. That will go down as the worst move in Chicago sports history.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Trading up past Pat Mahomes, past Deshaun Watson. I'll take Josh Allen. Give me anything. You know what I'm saying? Was Josh Allen in that one? Was he in that same draft? Yeah. I don't even know. I think he was.
No, he was.
But to pass on those two guys, and you took a guy who can't get you 100 yards of offense in a game. That's a joke. That's a joke. That whole offensive line is bad. I ain't going to stunt with you. I think they played a little bit better, but at easy moments in the game, Trubisky still had no time. But when you look at what the Bears did offensively today, it is a joke. And I don't want to hear a lot of people, because you know there's going to be people coming out blaming the defense for this game. Oh, the defense didn't do much either. They were really struggling. The whole team struggled as a whole. When you're on the field for, 35 minutes?
This is.
Are you kidding me?
This is what I'm going to say. You have to take those checkdowns in order to keep the defense.
Bro, all we do is checkdowns, though.
But he missed. He didn't. My issue was this. He didn't start hitting his checkdowns until the game was over. They was up by 23. He didn't start hitting his checkdowns until he didn't start hitting everything until his game was over. Then we saw the back shoulder fades and everything like that.
Fam, I'm not giving you credit for a back shoulder fade.
Exactly.
Though. You are an NFL quarterback. This ain't high school.
My thing is this. When is everybody gonna come together? I want to see a collective unit say that Mitch is bad, because this is all I had every week, every opponent. You said okay. I mean, just like last week, you asked me, hey, are we gonna beat the Saints? I mean, it's a possibility, but the Saints are
everything's on the table at some point.
The Saints are playing really good, and right now, the only unit that's playing the way that they're actually supposed to be playing right now is the defense. Special teams, besides the Cordero Patterson kickoff return, which technically the Bears only should have got 10 points. The Saints let their foot off the gas. But besides the Cordero Patterson run back, you guys suffer in two phases of the game. Offense and special teams are just horrendous right now. Not to mention the fact that I don't really think he fully understands the fact that all you have to do is get this defense 17 points, and you can't even muster up one drive where you're not going 3 and out.
Yes. Yeah. And that's the problem. In all honesty, I want to see more than 17 points from my quarterback. But what does 17 points give you? 17 points gives you time on the field. 17 points gives you time where your defense is resting. 17 points gives you a chance for your defense to recover. Khalil Mack is sitting out plays because he's running out of energy because they're on the field so much. It's a joke. It's a complete and total joke. And honestly, it's sad to see what we've seen our entire lives yet again. Yet again. We've always seen a stout defense that just gets tired and just wants the offense not to mess it up, and the offense comes out and messes it up. All we ask you to do is give us a little bit of breathing room. That's all we're asking of you.
Deanna, I agree with exactly what you just said. I think the defense needs to start calling people out. This ain't even a motivation thing because this is legitimately been happening all season. You guys are 7 games into the season. The offense only got 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's a joke.
6.
It's a joke.
6.
And the reason I said that game ended pretty much 36-3, I don't count any of the padding stat moments at the end of the game because the
Mitch threw the ball 54 times, by the way. 54.
This is the thing. Once you're down that big, what you gonna do? Now, I have issue with Nagy early in the game not calling run plays. I have issue with in the game because I think we went into the half with only 5 runs called. That's unacceptable. But at the end of the day, once you get down that far, you got to air it out no matter who's behind center. And guess what? The guy who's behind center, pretty trash from what we've seen. Pretty trash.
Is it possible? This is my question to you. And this is my question to everybody else, too. Is it possible that Nagy could be trying to sabotage Mitch in a way?
No.
To show Ryan Pace that they need another quarterback?
No. You know why I say that? Because he wants to win. He knows he's got a window with these guys.
True.
These guys are breaking down as we speak. The Chicago Bears are breaking down. We saw it. We saw what not having Akeem Hicks in there did. It's tough. It's tough to lose these guys. It's tough to not have these key guys in there. And you need to win as soon as you can. Every season in this NFL matters. Every season in this NFL matters. So I guarantee you Matt Nagy is trying to come out and trying to do his best to win games with Mitch Trubisky in there. He's trying to call a game plan that works for Mitch. Mitch is making nothing. You got to hit guys in the hands. And listen, when he does hit you in the hands, Trey Burton, you can't miss. You got to catch him. Now, I don't put the 110% blame on Mitch Trubisky. I'm not going to be that guy that comes out and says everything lays on the shoulders of the quarterback.
But it does, though.
It does in the retrospect of him keeping his job. No. It does in the retrospect of him keeping his job. But the offensive line did not help him at all. The running game does not help him at all. Nagy not calling running plays does not help him at all. You want to really help Mitchell Trubisky? You want to help Mitchell be better? Run the ball better. That's what it comes down to. Because now everything doesn't fall on his shoulders.
I don't think that they got the requisite weapons to do that, bro.
I do. I think you don't have the offensive linemen to open up holes for it.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like they got the requisite weapons to do that, bro. I feel like it's on Mitch from the standpoint of this.
Yeah.
It's not like last year Matt Nagy didn't come in and try to establish a winning culture. I mean, what'd you guys do? Go 12-4 last year?
Yeah.
Yo, you guys went 12-4 last year. That's the start of a winning culture. But I can't continue that winning culture if I come back in the offseason, started training camp OTAs, and my quarterback has full-on regressed to nothing, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I agree with you. I
can't start back from, like I said, the first time, okay, it was okay, 12-4, we had everything else. We knew that you could make the throws. We gave you some credit. We said, okay, right. Maybe he can build off this Eagles game going into next season. It's time to take the training wheels off. I believe that after the first game, when he tried to take the training wheels off against the Packers, and he saw what he had in Mitch, right then and there and said this is not gonna work. Because whenever you can't be P1 and wear that C on your jersey.
Yeah.
And I'm taking away plays from you. That means that you cannot comprehend the playbook that I'm running.
I agree with you.
Even though we're running the same plays that the Chiefs run, and I'm only just, putting in a little sprinkle of this and that every here and there, and you still telling me that you can't comprehend this?
Right. No, I feel you. Let's look at some of these comments.
In the league.
Look at some of these comments. Jake Miller, Mitch plays the exact same way now as he did in high school. Wish I could say different, but he's not improved much. It is not Truby time, that's for sure. Trump is king. The Bears can't waste this defense with Trubisky at quarterback. Vern, you can't convert on a simple out route to Cohen that was wide open. WTF. Let's look down. There we go. Mitch can't hit basic check down, so I doubt you can coach inaccuracy. Fully agree with you there.
Been saying that.
Deanna, yeah. You can see what Nagy wants to do, but he's hindered by the play call. 100%. Everybody listen. In my opinion, you are 110% right. When you look at what the Bears are putting on the field, there's weapons there. There's talent there. There's guys that we're literally talking about that if he leaves Chicago, he going to be nasty.
Pardon?
I'm talking about on offense. The Bears have weapons. Anthony Miller is a weapon. Tariq Cohen is a weapon.
Three at the least.
Fam.
3. I'm not about to do this with you.
Fam.
It's 3 weapons. Allen Robinson.
2 wide receivers and a running back.
Allen Robinson, Anthony Miller,
Tariq Cohen.
and Tariq Cohen.
2 wide receivers and a running back. How many teams that are
Y'all
great?
got a tight end, bro.
I agree with you on that.
Y'all
Because
don't-
Trey Burton
y'all
ain't showing
don't
up for
got a tight
nothing.
end.
Trey Burton ain't showing up for nothing. But listen, this is what I'm saying. You have a guy who's a number 1. You got a number 1 wide receiver.
Okay.
Technically, you got a number 2 wide receiver who's pretty good. And Taylor Gabriel is very good.
Nah, I think he can. But give Anthony Miller, give Aaron Rodgers Anthony Miller.
Give Aaron Rodgers any one of these guys and they eating. That's what I'm saying. You got the weapons. You don't have the one weapon that attaches to all of those weapons. And to keep running him out there is basically just saying to your defense, we have total faith in you, but we know nothing's going to happen. Just try not to get 30 balls.
I feel like it's the other way around. That's to me, honestly, that's telling me that as a defense, if I'm Khalil Mack, and Khalil Mack said this before the season, I'm 27 years old. I don't got time to waste. I don't got time to waste.
Yeah, you want to win right now.
I'm trying to get chips now.
You want to win right now.
This is a dangerous sport. I'm trying to get chips now. If I'm the leader of the defense, I keep saying that Nagy keeps throwing Mitch out there every week, even though we know what he is time and time again. Y'all just pray, hope and pray he's gonna be good.
But this is the thing. What else you got?
That's telling me that he doesn't care.
Well, what else you got?
He don't care about the defense.
But it's not that he don't care about the defense. It's that he's got nothing. What else you got?
That means stop being cheap and go get somebody.
Going to get somebody ain't going to solve your problem.
Bro.
You're going to go get somebody in the middle of the season and plug them in. That makes no sense. Bro. What team has that worked for? What team in history has that ever worked for? What team has that ever worked for?
Only putting up 10 points.
I'll agree with you. It can't be much worse, but it ain't going to be better.
Bro, you're putting up 10 points a game.
And what quarterback are you going to bring in right now who's going to just get the system?
Bro.
It ain't a simple system. This ain't the John Fox system.
The only thing that he needs a quarterback to do is hit Muggs in the hands and run when
Yeah, but you gotta know where the hands. You gotta know where the hands are gonna be.
Tyrod,
I gotta be able to go into my headset and call a play for you, and you gotta be able to pick it up immediately.
I've told you. Tyrod, Robert, any of these people will suffice. Y'all putting up 10 points a game.
But you saying people that ain't played in a system like this before.
Oh my God, it does not, bro. It does not matter. They're successful, which means they're not a scrub. Everybody that I've mentioned
Not
has
being
led
a-
their team to the playoffs.
First off, you mentioned RG3. Stop it. RG3 is done.
No,
RG3 is done. This is why I don't even want to hear that.
No, because
This is why I don't even want to hear that.
No, I'm tired of this. No. Everybody that I've mentioned has led their team to the playoffs the last time we seen them in 4-game action. Matt Moore with the Chiefs are gonna be okay. Why? Because he led the Dolphins to the playoffs and he has weapons.
Yeah, you know
so
what
he
else?
Obviously knows how to quarterback.
Matt
But
Moore
for 3
knows
weeks-
the system.
For 3 weeks, bro. They just picked him up like 2 weeks ago. The
And
man
he's-
was coaching at a high school.
And he still was in a
2
system
weeks.
by Adam Gase.
How can you not hit? You're talking about LaShawn McCoy.
Fam, you gotta understand.
LaShawn McCoy.
You gotta understand.
Tyreek Hill. Travis Kelce. Nico Hartman.
You
Sammy
gotta-
Watkins.
you
Do
gotta
I need to keep going?
understand.
How I just
You think he got the full
Just
playbook?
get into my playmakers.
You think he got the full
All you
playbook,
gotta
though?
do is get into my playmakers.
Nah, it ain't that easy.
I don't need the full
It ain't that
playbook,
easy.
bro.
Yes, bruh. You got to be able to understand the playbook. You got to bring in people that know this. You want to talk a Nick Foles. You want to talk somebody like that. I'm here to listen to you. You know why? Because he's been in that system. Tyrod Taylor's systems ain't been this. Tyrod Taylor been coached by Bill Belichick. He been coached by dudes that ain't been in this. I'm sorry.
He's
You can't
been
just
coached
pick up
by
anybody off the
defensive
street.
people.
But you can't just pick
That's
up
not
anybody
bringing
off
up
the
somebody off the
street.
He's not a scrub.
What team he on?
He's definitely had success.
What team is he on?
He's that
What team is he on?
Tyrod?
What team is he
I
on?
don't know what team he's on right
He
now.
ain't even in the league right now. That's what I'm saying.
But now we got decent enough pieces, but not the QB. We can go out and find the one. Bro, I'm saying, just give him
Fam.
2 weeks. Just give him
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Who's
2 weeks.
Right. But let's get it straight, because his next sentence, y'all, is gonna be 2 weeks. We don't have 2 weeks. I told y'all from day one that y'all wasn't making a playoffs.
No,
bro.
listen. If we lose next week,
No.
If we lose to the Chargers coming in next week,
it's over now. But if y'all lose to the Chargers, it's wrapped.
you got to understand something. The NFL season is long. It's gonna go through ups and downs.
Bro.
We had these same conversations
the Vikings
last
are
year,
5-2,
and I still hate how you say Vikings. But
bro. you got jokes. You got jokes, but still.
Listen. You got to
This
understand,
ain't the same 3-3 team,
Bruh,
Khalil
agree
Mack
with
had
you.
just came over. Roquan had basically just signed his rookie deal. This ain't the same 3-3 team.
I agree with you.
He's trying to. The only thing that you can say about Nagy now is that he's trying to get too cute.
I don't even think he's trying to get too cute. I think he's just trying to find a way to make this offense move. He's got nothing that makes this offense move forward. There's not one piece.
Y'all gotta hear what I'm saying, bro.
Bruh, bringing in someone,
Y'all gotta hear what I'm saying.
bringing in someone ain't gonna fix it.
Like I can't be talking silent.
Right now, you got your two. You're either gonna look at Mitch Trubisky and say he ain't it.
So
Chase, get back in there.
So you're legit. But if you ride with Mitch, that's basically telling me that you're not trying to make the playoffs. That's what you're sending to everybody else, bro.
No, if you're riding with Mitch, you're telling Ryan Pace, you better get in there and figure it out. Because you're going to put on what? How many weeks is left? We had 7? We got
9 weeks left.
9 weeks left. You're going to put Mitchell Trubisky out there for 9 more weeks.
You already had a bye, too.
All right, you're going to put Mitchell Trubisky out there for 9 more weeks, and he's going to look like Mitch Trubisky. He's going to look real bad, really, really bad. And you're going to have to say, listen, Ryan Pace, this ain't the guy. We all need to get in a room and figure out who is the guy, but it ain't him. I talked to Chief, and this ain't it.
This ain't it. No, but it's like y'all gotta hear me on this though. If you trying to tell me right now, if you like I said, I just feel like as of right now, if you saying Mitch out there, because now I feel like this is finna spiral. This is finna spiral. Forget about the Chargers game. This is finna spiral because now y'all done lost to the backup, a very capable backup. But
Yeah, you losing too.
Y'all lost to the backup.
He a starting quarterback.
Like,
I really think they told Teddy just stick it out, just stick it out. When Drew leave, you it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but
Damian Estrada in the live. Jesus. Oh, Trubisky and Chase Daniels. Put in Tyler Bray.
Yo, that's not a good.
I can't even argue it. You know what I'm saying?
Tyler Bears trash.
You ain't seen him.
I ain't seen him since college, but what I seen from college, the dude is garbage.
It could be. Listen. I didn't see him in college. So who did he play for?
I think South Carolina.
Oh yeah, he probably trash. You never know though. That's that air raid system though. That's that air raid system. Deanna, y'all think we can
get Taysom Hill? Taysom Hill.
Is Taysom Hill in college right now?
Taysom Hill plays for the Saints. He got in.
Oh, white dude. I ain't know his name. Hey, all I know is he be making cold plays.
Yeah. My issue with that,
why don't he get on the field though?
I've never really seen him throw the ball. No,
that's what I'm saying. Why don't he get on the field?
No,
we already got a white athlete. I don't need another one.
I believe he can. I believe he can throw because he did play quarterback. He just had a whole bunch of injuries from what I heard.
Listen, this is my thing.
But
we already got one white athlete. I don't need another white athlete at quarterback.
CMC is cold.
What? He a running back though.
CMC is cold.
What does that got to do with it? I'm talking about for quarterback. He a running back. I don't need another one.
Man, look.
We keep running these dudes out and be like, he's overly athletic. He really gets in there. He needs to go and blah, blah, blah. Damian Estrada. Bears need Melvin Gordon. Listen, Melvin Gordon ain't going to do nothing. We saw Melvin Gordon today with no offensive line.
Let me
get stopped on the – well, actually –
He fumbled.
But he scored 2 touchdowns before that.
By the way, Melvin Gordon is only averaging 2.5 yards a carry.
Yeah.
So, do you really need him?
We got that. We got 2.5 yards a carry covered.
Like that's already. I'm not saying a scrub, but come on now.
Yeah. We got 2.5 yards per carry covered.
Let's be real.
I want to know in the comments below after the video post. Is Mitch Trubisky good?
No, man, this is the question that I need from y'all. Who should they go get? That's my question. Because y'all need to start listening to me.
Yeah.
Y'all need to start listening to me. I said this before the season. I said from the jump, before they played the Packers, I said the Bears is not making the playoffs. I said that the Bears is not making the playoffs because the window to win was last year.
Yeah.
The window to win was last year. After they took the training wheels off in that first game, and Matt Nagy looked at Mitch and was like, look, I talked to Chief. This ain't it. It was a wraps.
It's too early for me to say the Bears won't make the playoffs.
They're not, bro.
Listen, I said for me, I hate how you say that, nerd. It's too early for me to say they're not going to make the playoffs.
Minnesota.
There you go. I like that better. I appreciate that. Hey, Minnesota, eh? We just got a couple Vikings up here, eh? You know what I'm talking about?
No, Minnesota is 5-2.
We finally figured out how to get past that.
Minnesota's 5-2.
No, you know what? That's the biggest thing.
Green Bay 6-1, bro.
That's the biggest thing. Even if you have their number, and I think the Bears do have a Vikings number. Defense.
Can you catch them in time?
That's the thing. Because when you play them again, when you play your division games again, are you going to be there in time? Yeah, that is the thing. And the thing is, at this point, you just hope the Packers start tripping up because it looks like you're going to be fighting for a wild card spot, and you better hope there's one available to you.
And it won't be.
And listen, I don't want to be the guy who's sitting here just like, oh, the Bears are going down. We all did that last year. We all were like, what's going on with the Bears? And then they ran off for 9 wins. So I'm not yet going to say the Bears are done with the playoffs. We do not need Teddy Bridgewater. Chicago, we can't make this mistake. As Chicago, I got to say this before we get up out of here. We're going to get up out of here. We always, in Chicago, go out and sign the guy that kills us. Every time. Bulls had to go get Carmelo. What happened to Carmelo? He signed back in New York, hurt himself that year. They didn't get him, luckily. But normally, Rip Hamilton used to eat us up on the Bulls. We gonna get him at the end of his career. We do not need the guy that destroys us. Jalen Hurts.
Would y'all trade for Cam Newton? Is Cam healthy?
I'd take my chances in the draft if you got an option.
Is Cam healthy?
If Jalen falls and that's where you're looking, or if there's a quarterback that pops out, And that's where you're
Okay,
looking. I would take my chances on him before I took my chances on Cam.
The reason I would say go get him, because I believe he's going to fall. I believe he's going to fall because people are still going to look at him as...
But is he the key? That's the thing. If he's falling, is he falling for a reason?
Because he's going to fall more than likely because people don't think that he can throw at the NFL level. See, it's different in college. You can do whatever in college.
Yeah, but listen, that air raid system is coming to the NFL. We see it.
So
Pat Mahomes is here.
If he does,
Gardner Minshew is eating.
But we already knew that Pat Mahomes is a different breed.
Yeah, but we didn't know that until he got in the game.
15 is
the reason he dropped.
I misspoke. 15.
The reason he dropped is because he was in a system where they just air it out. They don't do nothing else but just throw. And that's why he dropped so far.
Ain't nobody watching Texas Tech games either.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But it's that air raid system. You know what I'm saying? Timmy Bowe, this game was disgusting. I think you meant to say disgusting there, but we get it. Jake Miller, never talk midseason QB changes with a QB you would have to trade for. Bears are stuck with Mitch and Chase. I agree with you. I don't think there's any move that the Bears can make to get a better quarterback in here right now, short of signing someone random like Ringo said. I don't know if that's the move.
Damian Nagy's career is starting to look like Joe Madden with the Cubs. Joe Madden got us a chip.
Yeah. Let's not disrespect Joe Madden now.
Don't disrespect.
Let's not disrespect Joe Madden now. I'm not even a Cubs fan, but let's not disrespect Joe. Joe been gone all of like a month.
Come on, bro.
And Muzz is like, he was trash. Wait till 2 seasons go by and the Cubs don't win another championship. Muzz gonna be looking at Joe Madden with Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani. Just, it's been a long day without you, my friend. Rock Davis. Us defense on the field that long every game, we done. Agreed. With the defense on the field that long, it's going to be tough to win any game. Sleeping Angels, this game was awful. I believe Chuck Pagano has to go. Injuries or not, this defense is awful. Tonight, past 2 weeks has been awful. When your defense is on the field that long, it's going to be tough to look good. I will say the run defense was a little shaky, but a lot shaky. But that defense did not look bad early in the game. The Bears defense, in fact, kept them in the game all the way until the first half. But if you keep getting back out on the field for 3 and out, interception, fumble, it's going to be really tough to stay healthy and stop the guy in front of you.
And my thing is this. I'm not here for look, I'm not a Bears fan by any means, but I ain't here for that Bears defense slander. I'm not. Because the simple fact of the matter is the offense has to do something to help the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you.
The defense feeds off of the offense. They're going to look bad if the offense is looking bad. I can only get you so many takeaways and hold them off for so long.
I agree with you.
Like, shoot, I mean, come on now.
Damian Estrada getting wild out here. Said Bears need Mike McCarthy. All right, I think we're going to end the live on that note. We appreciate all the love, man. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. Let us know in the comments below how you feel about Matt Nagy and Mitchell Trubisky and who else? We got Chuck Pagano and the Chicago Bears team as a whole. How you feel about it moving forward. The question is on the table right now. Is Mitchell Trubisky good?
They're not good. Y'all need to start listening to the kid. Y'all need to start listening to me. Why is it? I just gotta know this before we leave. Why is it that I'm crazy when I'm giving you straight facts?
Because
until y'all see what
you know why you crazy. You know why you're crazy. Because at the end of the day, you talk about our teams like they hot garbage, and you're a fan of the Miami Heat. And the New York Giants.
Who's making the playoffs this year, by the way.
So the Bulls.
And can they stay healthy first?
Listen.
Can they stay healthy?
Is Jimmy Butler gonna punch Eric Spoelstra 2 weeks or 3 weeks into the season? We gonna get up out of here, man. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the love, man. It is your boy, Beth the Designer.
And it's your boy, Ringo J.
Back at it again. Y'all stay safe out here, man. Peace.
Peace.